Hi guys, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. Now before we start, just want to remind you we have a community Discord where it is very active with Fallout 76 players. We're also running a giveaway for 1,000 atoms which will be announced the day of launch. The link for that is in the description below. So I showed this as a backdrop in one of my last videos. Now a lot of people have complained that there's not a lot of NPCs in the game. Now by that I mean traders, people to actually talk to, interact with, so it got me thinking. Why don't we, the player, become the NPC? Set up your shop like this. This is a simple shop that I've got. I've only used all the items that I've managed to procure through doing quests. Everything you see here, every blueprint has been done through quests, nothing else. I think I found the odd blueprint in a random area, but they were low tier. Now, my idea is, if you want to be a full-blown trader in a high tier area, some people are going to be dubious about moving location. A lot of people don't like using the blueprint system, spending caps to move their base, so if you set yourself in one of these areas, pinpoint a good location on the map, set it up, people can come to you and trade any wares that they've got. Now, stim packs, junk, any high tier stuff that you've managed to pick off, because remember you're in that high tier location all the time. Then you can also take your stuff around with you, because remember you're not going to lose anything other than junk if you die, so you could potentially become a roaming NPC trader as well. If you're happy to spend the scraps, just pop this up and you're fine. Now, when I say high tier area, I'm meaning outside of the green area. As everyone knows, the map's broken into different sections. For this to be effective, I personally think you'd have to be to the north or the far south of the map. Now, this is because these are the harder areas to fight your way through. If you've got the ammunition, if you've got the Tinker's Bench and you're making all the ammunition, people will come and buy it off you. I know they can free roam back, fast travel, etc. However, if you're there, they can just buy it off you. It saves them using caps to get back up to that location. It's quite easy. Now don't get me wrong, people can find stash boxes in these areas as well and use them. But I'm going to show you this is built. Very simple. It's the first draft and I'll try and get a more complex one done after launch. So, as I said, it's very simple. I left foundations in place. You just need 2 rows of free foundations. I left the stairs in place because they glitch quite a little bit, but you need that for the floors above, so if you want to make this bigger. If you don't have metal walls, use wood or barn walls. Metal walls seem to be the key item everyone wants. I got mine from doing just a normal quest. Now, I do believe that quests are random drops with what they give you as rewards. Now, as I've always used, these little triangle wall pieces for the sides. So if someone does try to attack you, or AI is attacking, you get something to duck behind, get a view and shoot them as well. Now, come upstairs, if you didn't know, you have to have stairs to be able to put a floor in. Simple, that's the way it is. And when you put the floor in, you have to work around the floor. Now, if you want to take the floor away, you have to work your way back all the way to the first one you put down. So just bear that in mind. You can put roofs in place instead if you want, or you can put these grills in. These are quite cool. Now if you're doing a shop and this room's going to be used by other people, you may want to put the grill in on top so you can look down just to make sure they aren't damaging anything or just hiding in there to try and be a little bit of a git. Now as I said, because this is classed as a floor, we have to work our way around and use floor pieces all the way around. Now I like these grills, I think they're brilliant, so I'm going to put them back in place. Just means you can see down, so if someone is there, you can look down and see if it's a player or AI. Now, the snapping in this is very difficult. It's annoying. You just have to bear with it. It's just the way Fallout is. Just play around with it, get it clicked in place. You don't have to use these. It's completely up to you. Now, go back to a normal solid floor for inside. This room I kept empty in the initial walk around. However, you can put whatever you want in this place. You can put an extra stash box in there, so it's like personal use. Completely up to you. So, going from there, you're going to want to start putting walls around this section. Now I've only got wood left because when the last beta came on, for some reason my metal walls disappeared. No understanding why, it just happened, but it's better. Now, it's up to you how you put your base out for any shop, but you need to make it inviting. I say that because some people will not want to come to a base because the online world to them is still new for Fallout. So make it as inviting as possible. Now decorations are a good way of doing that. Putting stuff like chairs out. You are going to have turrets. These floors are ideal for putting like a catwalk round as well. Because you will get people who will troll. It's just the nature of online games. You can't do anything about it. You will, in the first 2 weeks, come against a troll. It's guaranteed. I can promise that now. Because a lot of people think this is going to be like Ark or Rust, when it's really not. But those players will have that intention anyway. So the turrets, if they do start attacking you, etc., will be very effective at hitting them as well. But they're mainly for AI. Now the AI, especially in the area that I'm building in just now, are quite brutal. I've got a lot of scorched ghouls and mole rats that run past. So that's why I have a lot of turrets. Because when building, it's annoying to get out of building when you're getting attacked. So they take care of that for me. Now, any benches you've got, put them in place and put them outside. Because you're going to want to interact with these people. Because that's the first element of being able to speak to them. Now, if you speak to them, you can then trade. Or team up with them even. Go and take out a higher tier area. Share the loot. Make water points. Make it inviting, as I said. Now, I've got 2 beds. I just want to show this now. If you have 1 box room and you put a normal bed in, you'll struggle to get something else into that room as well, like a cooking station, etc. However, I managed to pick up the other bed BP, again from a quest. And if you put that in place instead, you can see now, it's very tight in there. But if I take the other bed out that I've just put in now, and replace it with the smaller bed, which you may not have, but try and get a bed, because if you don't have a bed and put a mattress on the floor, you're prone to disease. It's part of the game, it's annoying. So use a smaller bed, then it lets you use the cooking station instead. These are all little things, just quality of life things you need to be aware of when you're making your base as well. Make sure you've got enough space to put all these things in, not just for trader shops. Now, decoration, again, make it inviting. It's possible to just put pictures anywhere in this place. Now, these are, I'm pretty sure you get these straight away anyway, so you should be okay with that. Again, put little cooking stations out, decoration. Just make it feel as if it's approachable. That's the key for any trading outpost at all. Now, after that, just literally just decorate it with anything you've got. I keep saying it, but it needs to be approachable. If someone comes up and just see a barrage of turrets, they're probably just going to think you're a player who doesn't want to talk to anyone or see anyone. So bear that in mind. Now, I wouldn't put crops out, because if you put crops out, people will just run by and take them. Okay, so bear that in mind. Make the little hidden crop base that I've done before. You can put this in one of the lower sections if you want at the back. Just put a door on it and just put a key lock on it as well. Now, put doors on it as well. Remember, you have to put a pick lock on it as well. Bear that in mind. So you come out of build, look at the door and put the lock on. Very key, or people just walk in, abuse what you've put in place and take it away. Now, that is it. That is a simple trading post. Now, as I said, a lot of people have complained that there's no NPCs. Take advantage of that. People are desperate to get blueprints because not everything's open. So if you get duplicates, etc., sell them. Now, I think it's going to be a big aspect of Fallout trading. It's going to use a lot of interaction, which is a good thing, especially for online games. A lot of online games I personally feel have lost that interaction. But Fallout is kind of pushing you in a direction where you have to interact, which is great, because it means as a community it's going to grow stronger rather than be divided, which is a great aspect. So decorate the last of it, this little room, as you want, and that is your trading post. Very simple, very simplistic. As I said, I'll try and get a better one, stronger one out when it launches. Now, I don't have a lot of BPs. I'll try and get as many BPs as I can. All the different types of walls, because I wanted to raid test it as well to see if someone has damaged it and what it will actually take. So I just want to take a minute to speak about what you can expect in the channel after launch. Now, I will be playing and streaming Fallout 76. I'll be doing more guides, a lot of base builds, base tips, any glitches that we find so you're aware of them. If they're good, if they're bad, if they're getting fixed, if they aren't getting fixed, or we're finding that they're just becoming a menace. Now, base building is a big part of what I do. I've always done it in different games. A lot of trap bases as well. Now, the idea for trap bases in Fallout for me is to try and trap AI. So AI is basically going to protect your base whilst you're out, etc. So I do think that the raiding element in Fallout will progress a lot. I think it's definitely going to not be an intimate thing, but in the coming 6 months to a year, I think it will expand to that. When modded servers come out, they will probably push to have those types of servers. So we'll try and do base tips on how to prevent yourself getting raided, how to prepare for raiding, best ways to raid, etc. All that sort of stuff. So if that's what you're interested in, be sure to subscribe, because that's the route we're going to take. But we're also going to be doing other games, so bear that in mind. The games we're going to focus on are all survival, element, crafting, building games. It's all we really do in this channel. So guys, again, check out the link below for the giveaway. If you're new, subscribe. Put a like on this if you can, because we're struggling to get a lot of traction at the minute, because so many people are pouring content on about Fallout, which was expected. However, we've done well considering the size of the channel. So guys, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you on launch.